The Cleveland Browns paid Deshaun Watson a whopping $230 million on a 5-year deal, which the $230 million is fully guaranteed, and the crazy part is Watson hasn't played more than 12 games for the Browns. He only played 6 games in 2022 due to the suspension and passed for just over 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns to 5 picks with a 58.2 completion rate. In 2023, he finally got to start the season off the right way. The Browns picked up a win in week 1 against the Bengals and won big. They beat Cincinnati 24-3, but Watson is dealing with a fracture in his shoulder and is placed on IR. He once again played in 6 games, won 5 and lost 1 this time, but passed again for just over 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns to 4 picks. The Browns then tried out their rookie QB DTR, but he got concussed. PJ Walker also got his chance, but arguably both didn't look that good. That led to the Browns signing Joe Flacco to the practice squad in late November, and then he got moved up to the active roster to start in week 13 against the LA Rams. Even though they lost that game, the Browns and Joe Flacco are currently on a 4-game winning streak and have clinched a playoff berth. Flacco is playing some great football. He has passed for over 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. I mean, this guy was just literally chilling, taking care of his family, being with his kids. He came right off the couch and is playing some great football and is very fun to watch, if I'm being honest. Another crazy thing is a lot of teams missed on Flacco, but again, if he went to another team, was he going to play this good? Because he has a great offensive line, and I think is one of the biggest reasons why he decided to come here. A lot of people don't understand how important an offensive line is. Having to protect the quarterback to allow him to make plays is key in the NFL, and we see a lot of teams struggle because they don't have a good offensive line, but they've been running the ball very well. Now, they lost Nick Chubb in the second game of the season, but they're still able to run the ball good with Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt. Again, this offensive line is what makes this team special. On top of that, arguably they have a top 5 wide receiver in Amari Cooper, who's been playing very well for the Browns since he got here last season. Last season, he finished with over 1,100 yards. This season, he is having his best season with 1,250 yards and 5 touchdowns. I just don't think Amari Cooper gets the credit like other receivers do, but this guy is a monster. But this fan base is very hyped. The Browns have been through so much, and they definitely deserve something like this. Not only that, they had 4 different quarterbacks start this season and still are 11-5, second in the AFC North, and have a chance of making noise in this playoff run. But the great part is, this defense that the Browns have are very young and explosive, and this defense can win a championship. It's a great story. You have a quarterback that comes off the couch. Not only that, he's healthy. He's ready to rock and roll. He looks like he's ready. I mean, he feels comfortable behind this offense. People in that city believe in him. It's been an interesting ride for the Browns. Even though they ended up paying Deshaun Watson that amount of money, at least the Browns didn't get stuck with Russell Wilson. Deshaun has gotten them 5 wins, which if those 5 wins didn't come in the early of the season, I don't think this team would make the playoffs. And again, shout out to Joe Flacco and the Browns for heading to the playoffs, and now the Browns have a chance of making a deep playoff run.